Well, it was Mother's Day here at Cairns for a 7-event program, and the girls celebrated in style. Janelle Ryan training a winner, Katarina Aho and Sonia Wiseman also getting winners today. Let's see how the girls fared on the 7-event program here at Cannon Park in Cairns.
Done any damage, but the vet is casting the eye over it. She's given the all clear, the vet, so Zeta Hill will be reloaded and we'll have them set for the first. Treasury Wines Estates, a maiden plate over 12.50 here, and it looks as though the favourite will be Silver Star, around about $4.40 on the TAB, and they're set now. Zeta Hill goes back in, lights on, and they're off. Devastating Rhythm down on the inside, and Carry Me Lad with the first two away. Silver Star, the favourite, goes up with Cow Bay, and Classic Burlesque is about 4 and 5 deep as they charge into that first bend. Favoured one goes up onto there back in a hurry, and they were followed by Regal Roth, and a length and a half back then on its outside was Dawn's Diamond, and they were followed by Bonnie Bon Bon, Cow Bay, and Brow House is last of all. They're crossing at the 800 metre mark, and the two greys have got it. It's on the inside, Silver Star, and on the outside of it about a half length away, Classic Burlesque. Favoured one goes up 3 wide. Devastating Rhythm is on the inside, getting a nice run, and Cowbay's up in that division too as they come toward the home corner. A length back then around the outside goes Dawn's Diamond, and trying to go with it there was Carry Me Lad. Bonnie Bon Bon is well back out of it with Zeta Heel. Down on the inside is Regal Roth, and under the whip last of all is Brow House. They come halfway down the straight, and Silver Star's in front of Classic Burlesque. Favoured one starting to come harder it now. It's Silver Star in front, favoured one, and here's Bonnie Bon Bon right down the outside. Silver Star going up and down in the one spot. Bonnie Bon Bon grabbed it on the outside, and Bonnie Bon Bon got up. Bonnie Bon Bon got up the beat. I think Silver Star, and flying home Regal Roth out wide might have got third. In that photo there will be favoured one, Classic Burlesque, and also making ground was Dawn's Diamond, then Carry Me Lad. They were followed back behind them. On the outside was Zeta Heel, Cow Bay. Devastating Rhythm was one of the last in, and Brow House was always at the rear. Bonnie Bon Bon, number 12 from number 4, Silver Star, who'll definitely get second, and tight for third. Maybe Regal Roth out wide, which was finishing it off hard down the outside. 12, Bonnie Bon Bon will get the money here, $21 on UBet and $5.30. Number 4, Silver Star, the favourite, will be second at $1.50. We'll wait for a third money to come to hand here. Tight for third. There was quite a few of them in that rush for the line. Maybe Regal Roth out wide. So here we go. So at this stage, it'll be number 12, the winner, Bonnie Bon Bon, for Lillian McCormick and Graham Watson, storming home down the outside to get home. Second will be 4, Silver Star, for Leanne Ashwood and Frank Edwards. And we'll wait on the third prize. And that is a photo for third. So good win here by Bonnie Bon Bon. Got to the middle of the track. And with the 55 kilos, and Graham Watson punching it out, has got to the line. It's by Bonhoeffer from Bond Brew. It's raced by MJ McCormack, and it's trained by Lillian McCormick in Townsville, and ridden by Graham Watson. Number 12, Bonnie Bon Bon. Now, second money has gone to the grey Silver Star in a very cheeky race indeed, the 4-year-old gelding, by Soldier's Tale from Bitter Victoria. George Ashford, Leanne Ashford, P.R. Davies, Mrs. M.L. Ashford, Mrs. L.L. Ashford. Leanne Ashford at Innisfail, the trainer. Frank Edwards was the rider, and we have a photo for third. So at this stage, after race 1 at Cairns, it's 12-2 and a photo. 12-2 and a photo for third. Very good finish here. Sun streaming down on Cannon Park, Cairns. Lights on, they're set. Craig Lee Blitz, the favourite, is in on the fence. 9.50 the journey before them for the Sky Racing plate for the 2-year-olds. They're off and racing. And Zoolicious began well in the centre of the track. All Out Attack was away fairly well. And going quickly to turn up the volume. And now Craig Lee Blitz on the inside. So Craig Lee Blitz goes to the lead. Turn up the volume. Zoolicious is right behind them, and All Out Attack is next. They were followed by Nick's Dragon in that bunch. Hamanuptra. Riley's Saga's a little bit deep. Saga's Princess second last, and Craigley Jabberoo is last. They come toward the home corner. Turn up the volume. Goes up to Eyeball. Craigley Blitz as they come to the home corner, and they're out a couple of lengths in front. Zoolicious, and on the inside trying to get through Nick's Dragon. They were followed by All Out Attack. Here comes All Out Attack. Swather, and Riley's Dragon is starting to make ground down the outside. All Out Attack moved up to Craigley Blitz. All Out Attack hit the front from Craigley Blitz, and flying home then came Riley Saga, but All Out Attack first. Riley Saga second. Maybe turn up the volume ahead of Craigley Blitz for the Miners. Back behind them Saga's Princess ran home okay, so too Nick's Dragon, and they were followed by Zoolicious, Craigley Jabberoo, and the last one in was Hamanuptra. All Out Attack, Braden Swaffer. Gee, it's in good form, this performer. It was a good win here last start, and it's done exactly the same again. Number 1, All Out Attack for Braden Swaffer. 2 strong. 8, Riley Saga in the yellow cap will get second, and perhaps turn up the volume, maybe just put its nose in front. So 1, 8, 5 and 2. Happy with that. Official 1852. Braden Swaffer getting home on All Out Attack. $10 on UBet and $2.50. Thanks very much. Riley Saga $3.70 on UBet. Turn up the volume $1.50. 185. Number 2 will be 4th. And that was Craigley Blitz. So 185 and 2. Margins are 2 lengths by neck. Ready? Benchmark 70. Happy Mother's Day 950 at Cairns. Very open market, and they're off and racing. Wishful in the middle began fairly well, and Master Danny was away quickly too. Wishful, and here's Besiege bursting through now, and Besiege wants the lead and will get it here, trying to cross but won't cross. Wishful kicks up on the inside. Besieged about nearly a length in front now of Wishful. They were followed by Maurizio. It gets up to clear third. Then came going around the outside would have been Stig. Down on the inside Family Fleas, Erebus. Then came Jamelka, Sweet as a Rose. Master Danny drifted back toward the rear of the field, and Seek the Fortune last. It's Besieged in front. The danger is Wishful on the outside, and Maurizio is starting to put in the big ones right down the middle. It's Wishful getting to the lead. Fighting up on the inside, still Besieged. Wishful hit the front, and Wishful kicked away for Super Sonia. Wishful from Maurizio. Wishful first, Maurizio second, Besieged third. Jamelka was next, and then came Family Freeze, not a bad run. Sweet as a Rose made up some ground. Then came Erebus and Stig back in behind the Master Danny, and Seek the Fortune, the last one in. Super Sonia, Wishful. 5, 7 and 6 will be the numbers here. Wishful, Sonia Wiseman first, Maurizio second. Number 7 and 6 Besieged is third. 5, 7 and 6 the numbers. And it's row racing again, this time Sonia Wiseman. Stevie Wilson on Maurizio second, and Besieged ridden by Andrew Spinks third. Just kept Besiege working a little bit to get across to take the lead, but Besiege wanted that leading spot, got it eventually. Doing that little bit of extra work, Wishful was able to get a rest and off its back, put paid to it halfway down the straight, had to fight off Maurizio, but too good. Wishful, great ride by Sonia Wiseman. So 5, 7, 6, 4 and 8. 5, 7, 6, 4, the numbers. Starter has them. They make a pretty good line here, and they're off. And to give me time down on the inside, in fact, one of the best away. Sunset in New York got away reasonably well. And travelling up here, it's still on the inside. Give me time. Now, Shelley China's going up, making a bit of a race of it, and in his element, one of the favourites has now gone and crossed and taken the lead and shot away. In his element in front. In second placing will be Shelley China. They were followed by going up around the outside, Model to Exceed. Third on the fence, getting a nice little run in behind them there is Give Me Time. Element of Chance was next, then Navarta, Sunset in New York. Just Lucky is up in that division too. And they were followed then by Wicked Thoughts. Back behind them, Penthouse Poppy, second last, Try Me Doll. And War Shadow is last of all. They come to the home corner at about the 400 metre mark, and in his element held together, led by about a length and a half to 2. In second placing, trying to pick it up on the outside here and making a big run of it too was Shelley China, but it's in his element. Shelley China trying to get to it, Model to Exceed, and Navarta's running on. In his element, holding him at the moment. In his element's got a little kick now, Model to Exceed, and Sunset in New York is storming right down the outside. Sunset in New York grabbed the lead, and Sunset in New York got up and beat Model to Exceed. In his element third, Navarta's fourth, and fifth was Element of Chance. And they were followed then by Penthouse Poppy, Wicked Thoughts, then Just Lucky, Try Me Doll. Weakening out of it was Shelley China, War Shadow, and the last one in, Give Me Time. Sunset in New York, Frankie Edwards flying home down the outside. 5, 6, Model to Exceed second, and 2 in his element should get third. 5, 6 and 2 will be the numbers over the line here in race 4 at Cairns. 5, 6 and 2. Sunset in New York, good training effort by Ralph Baker. Had her hoof right on the till for many starts and has been able to come over the top of them. Model to Exceed in the centre, a good run, has finished second, and I'll tell you what, Model to Exceed follow won't be far away, and it gets a win soon. And in his element, did the work in front and battled on well to finish in third placing. 5, 6, 2. 5, 6 and 2. 4 and 1. Number 4, Navarta gets fourth, and Element of Chance is fifth. So it's 5, 6, 2, 4. 5, 6, 2 and 4. In race 4, margins are length by length, and the time is 1:12.93. All in, set to go. And they're off. Mr. Wrecker cap it off all the way fairly well. Kisser in the middle going fairly well. And on the inside here, Mr. Wrecker's going to lead. Larger Net is wide, and Remos has darted right across from the outside. Cap it off, goes through and leads Mr. Wrecker, and Remos out wide is going to try and take it up and go to the lead as they go into that turn at the 900 metre mark. Remos led Cap it off Mr. Wrecker. They were followed then by Larger Netter, and Blanchard Bloom's off on a forward move around them. Dasher Black's in the middle. Nudgy was a little bit wide. Larger Netter's getting shuffled back through the pack here. Kisses up in the centre there, and they were followed back behind them toward the rear of the field by Griswold, who's going to see the entire field, but they are tight and compact. And the leader cap it off. And Remos as they come toward the 400 metres mark. Nudgy is coming out wide on the track. Kisser in the centre. Remos straightened up 3/4 of a length in front. Kisser now. Mr. Wrecker's getting up on the inside. Blanchard Bloom into the clear, starting to run on, and right down the extreme outside is Out of the Blue. They've got to get Remos. It's about well in front at the moment. Remos from Out of the Blue. Larger Netter got blocked for a run. Blanchard Bloom is starting to come now. Remos going up and down. Blanchard Bloom got up from Remos, Out of the Blue, and Griswold came out of the ground from last. Then came King of Thieves, Larger Netter, Kisser behind them, Mr. Wrecker. Then came Nudgy, Dasher Black, and Cap it off dropped out to be the last one in. Blanchard Bloom out of the ground. Peter Cullen, what a ride. Blanchard Bloom, they were all over the shop, and it has burst through number 2 for Janelle Ryan and Peter Cullen. Terrific finish, and what a ride. Blanchard Bloom, he just started to gobble up Remos. Remos kicked away here in the straight and looked to be travelling very well, and now Blanchard Bloom, Cullen gets to work on it. Remos just starts to get a little bit tired here, and Blanchard Bloom, Cullen gets a sniff, says I can pick this up, and gets him. Blanchard Bloom, a great ride, Peter Cullen. Put the riding on the wall with a good second at Innisfail. And has done the job here, number 2, 360 and 160. Tight for the Miners. But number 2, Blanchard Bloom will win it. 10 will get second, Out of the Blue. And number 6, Remos, probably Grizz, 2:10.6. 3 and 4. 2:10.6, 3 and 4. What a finish. 2:10.6, 3 and 4. So number 2. Now Out of the Blue, that's good value. $3 the place. And Remos, number 6 at $6.20. 2:10.6, 3 and 4. Cheval Argent, the favourite. Into 3:30. Keeps coming in. Balustrade, Cleaver, Bar Attack, Cloud Dancer, all around about the $6 mark. They're in and they're off and they're racing, and getting away nicely here was Mob Rule. Bar Attack was up there too, and also coming around them very quickly now is Cheval Argent. Canny Dance goes up on the inside, and Ryan is 1-2 at the moment. Janelle, Cheval Argent in front. Canny Dance gets to second, Blame Game to third, then Cloud Dancer. They were followed next in the field, just working up around them. Bar Attack, Mob Rule is in on the fence. Then My King Oath, down on the fence there was Balustrade, given plenty of time to settle into it for Wiseman, and then came Junie Boy. Radis Canadas is back second last, and Cleaver sees the entire field as they go to the 500 metre mark, and Cheval Argent has a wing on every hoof. It leads by 3 lengths. Second placing is the other grey in the event. That's Can He Dance, and it goes to second from Blame Game. Bar Attack is on a forward move now, already under the pegs though, under the whip as they come, and Cloud Dancer starting to put her into itself into the race now, and Balustrade trying to get through the middle of the pack, and they were followed wider on the track. Bar Attack halfway down the straight, Cheval Argent, Blame Game and Cloud Dancer coming. Blame Game hit the front. Blame Game grabbed the lead from Cloud Dancer flying, but Blame Game beat Cloud Dancer. Cheval Argent third. Cleaver from last, a big run fourth. Then Balustrade. Back behind them then Junie Boy. That was an eye catcher, and also Bar Attack. Back behind them then Can He Dance, followed by My King Oath, Radis Canadas and Mob Rule, the last one in. Blame Game. Katarina Aho. $9.20 and $2.80. Cloud Dancer will get second, $2.60. Cheval Argent $1.70 for third, so it's $2.64. 2, 6 and 4. Blame Game. Katarina Aho and Roy Chalemi. Number 2, Blame Game, ridden by Katarina Aho for Roy Chalemi first. Number 6, Cloud Dancer for Tracy and David Simmons will be second. 4, Cheval Argent for Peter Cullen and Janelle Ryan is third. 6 to 4. Number 10, Cleaver, rattled home to get fourth. And number 1, Balustrade, has finished up in fifth placing. 2, 6, 4, 10 and 1. 2, 6, 4, 10 and 1. Blame Game, Roy Chalemi, Katarina Aho. 6, Cloud Dancer, Tracy and David Simmons. And third goes to Cheval Argent for Janelle Ryan and Peter Cullen. 3/4 by long neck, is it? Yep. Time? 1:12:39. 3/4 by long neck. Two, 6, 4, 10. Caravan Singh moves into line. They're all in. Little Red Monkey made a dive, settles better, lights on. And they're off. Beautiful dispatch. Palmerston North. Test the Best, Little Red Monkey away quickly. Little Red Monkey and Test the Best will go to the lead here. Caravan Sang is going to lob into a lovely spot third, and down on the fence fourth is Palmerston North. Aussie Inn is getting a nice card up. Old Red going forward today, and it's up into an early position, followed by Guitarist, Aviator Girl, Fast and Sharp, Gabonia. Livingston is back second to last, and Stanford sees the entire field at the 1,000 metre mark. And they go over that turn there, and the leader here is Test the Best by 3/4 to Little Red Monkey. About 3 lengths away to Caravan Sang, then came Old Red. Palmerston North, Aussie Inn is going forward. Fast and Sharp is in that division too. Guitarist and Livingston is next, and Aviator Girl, Gabonia, and Stanford last of all. 600 out. And the leader, Test the Best, giving a little breather. Little Red Monkey's being urged along here at the moment, trying to keep in touch with them. Caravan Sing's rolling up behind them nicely. And here comes Stanford from the rear with a big run. And they were followed by Old Red, who's getting up on the inside. And they were followed back behind them by Fast and Sharp, Guitarist. Livingston to the outside, starting to run home. Little Red Monkey, though, he goes up to the lead. Little Red Monkey, Caravan Sang is trying hard. Stanford's running on. Little Red Monkey in front. Caravan Sang is whacking away. Little Red Monkey just in front. Caravan Sang is just trying to get him on the outside. Caravan Sang! I reckon Caravan Sang in a photo over Little Red Monkey, but it's tight. Stanford will finish it off well to get third, and they were followed by Livingston, Aussie in, Guitarist and Old Red. Just back behind them then would have been Palmerston North, Aviator Girl, Test the Best, Knocked Up Fast and Sharp, and Gabonia the last one in. Tight photo, but I think Caravan Sang the outside. From Little Red Monkey and Stanford, a great finish here to the last. There's Caravan Sang coming up on the outside, grabs the lead near the shadows and gets up. Yep, Caravan Sang will get home over Little Red Monkey, and Stanford will be third. A terrific finish to the final event on the program today. That's been the order of racing here this afternoon. Number 5, Caravan Sang for Andrew Spinks, 15.30 and 4.40 on the U-Bet. Little Red Monkey $1.80 for the place, and Stanford $2.90. The Little Red Monkey's being scrubbed up at the 600, but it got to the lead down the straight and whacked away. But Caravan Sang has been able to gobble him up in the concluding stages. Andrew Spinks 15.30 and 4.40. Little Red Monkey $1.80 and Stanford $2.90. It's 5 to 8, 4th, 5 to 8, 6, and 7 is 5th. Number 6, Livingston has finished 4th. What was it? A neck by 2 1/4. 128.86. 5, 2, 8, and 6. A neck by 2 1/4. 128.86. Great finish to the last.
Well, that's it, and what a finish to finish off the day in the last event. A neck between them with Caravan Sang getting home. But it was a great day, all 7 races, a big program ahead on the Cannon Park race program. It was a terrific day. The sun was shining, and mothers, it was a great day for them as well.